Hello, everybody. How are you? My goodness, I feel like I haven't talked to you in forever. What confusion, what confusion. Right? All right, who we got in here tonight? We're still subscribing. Hit notifications. This is going to be our backup channel until we get mine back. We're not going to be able to do much on here. So we're limited. But this is a backup channel, and we'll be using this. I think I'm back on Thursday. I'm not sure. They didn't tell me. They just said for 1 week. So we did get suspended for the playing the magical beds. Probably was I know it was my fault. We should have been using different verbiage, and we weren't. So that was my fault. And then they said they took it down. They decided not to take that one down and took one of our biggest videos. So, yeah, that's what we're dealing with. So we knew it was coming. We all knew that. But no, I did not abandon you. They just would not let us on. We had to do a 24-hour wait before we could get a backup channel. So we're going to have another one too. So in case anything happens, we'll have another one. So we signed up for 2, but the other one will be under mine. We'll have 2 under mine and 1 under Ghost. So welcome all tonight. I know it's 4th of July night. I know everybody might have, probably a few of you have or might have plans, but we'll stick together here. Colleen says, welcome to the new site. Please hit that like button and subscribe to get the latest notifications. Please pull up a chair and pour a beverage and relax. Again, we welcome you. How sweet. She says, good evening, Lynn, Jim, and Sassy. Hello, Colleen, honey. Happy 4th to you all. Matter of fact, happy 4th to each and every one of you. Independence Day, even though we don't have it totally back yet. We are so close to getting it back. Danissa says, good evening to all. Hope everyone had a good 4th. Good night said, woohoo, Lynn, Jim, and Sassy back. Yeah, we are back. Wow, that was so hard. So frustrating. John says, howdy, Lynn, Jim, and Sassy. Hello, John. How are you? Let's see. Doodlebug says, good evening and happy Independence Day to all. Hello, Doodlebug. She says, good evening, Lynn, Jim, and Sassy. Hi, honey. Michelle says, good evening, Lynn, Jim, sweet Sassy, mods, and chat. Happy 4th to all and hope it's been a great weekend. Too short. Ed says, happy I found where they move. Hope everyone has a good 4th. Prayers for Sassy. Thank you. CJ says, good evening. I'm number 6. Hope you're all doing well. Jace just came in from watering my thirsty property, hoping for rain tonight. Yeah, I put in here a little note in here. It says, we found, check your emails. We found where they switched it to Ghost Patriot 1776 after we did all the emails. So we went back in and resent it back out to you. So if you look in your emails, it's in there. Phyllis says, good evening, everyone. Happy 4th. Sandy says, hi, Lynn, Ghost, Sassy, and beautiful family. Hi, Sandy. CJ says, at Lynn, thank you for emailing me link. I was getting concerned I'd miss the family tonight. Nope. Where everybody should have the link or at least to know to look for the good versus evil. If they see that, they know we're up. Phyllis says, hi, Lynn, Ghost, and Sassy. Hello, Phyllis. Ed says, thank you for sending the link. You are welcome. She's having worse days. So it's been, again, it's going to be up and down. It says, as on the border of what? Nevada? Hey, Hugs. Hello, Len, Ghost, and Sassy. Hope you enjoy your little trip. Thank you for sending me the link. Gracie. It says it's nice and warm. Avnar, just checking in. I've been moving the last few days. Thanks to Pamam, I found you. Oh, that's cool. MJ says, Happy Independence Day to you all. I missed everyone. Hugs, hearts, and prayers. I know, it was weird. I was so frustrated. We get on last night to do the show and they had me blocked. I mean, how can they not tell you? I don't know. CJ says, Ghost, I have subscribed to for all and thumbs up. Brighter day, a good evening to all and happy 4th of July. Len, I am glad I found your chat. How is Sassy? Sending blessings and smiles. She's still having, I mean, it's getting worse and better. Guy one says, hello, everyone. Len, I'm glad I found you. Me too. Letterbrook says, happy 4th, everyone. Seems like it's been forever, doesn't it, though? Rockstar says hello, Len, Jim, Sassy, Mods, and Chat family. Happy 4th of July. You too, Rock. CJ said, what a weird, strange 4th of July. It doesn't really feel like Independence Day. I feel like fish out of water. Me too, CJ. It does not feel like it whatsoever. It is so quiet. I think we had more activity going on here on Friday and Saturday night, and we haven't had anything since. Six found you, hit the like button, subscribe, and clicked all notifications. True, that was a lot of work. Break time. Six says, oh, missed you guys. Missed you too, Six. God wants us happy Independence Day to you all and sending hearts. Phyllis says, it's so nice to be back with family. Too long to be away. Yep. Yeah, absolutely. God, when I missed everyone 3 days is too long. We weren't expecting that. Trust me. I was not a happy camper. Son says, happy Independence Day, friends. Good night says, no worry, Ghost. Was just glad to receive the email. On the beach says, hello, Patriot family. Lynn, Jim, and Sassy. Hello, beach. Son says, hit that subscribe button, everyone. T-Swan says, good evening. Happy 4th, everyone. I made it. Blessings to all. Absolutely. Paul says, good evening, everyone. Sending hearts. Thank you, Paul. Eileen says, happy Freedom Day, everyone. Don't think I was going to find you. Mega again. Kaboom. Hey, Clark Bucket. Hello, Len, and everyone in chat. Happy Independence Day. You too. Sig says, started to panic without the new link. Hi, Len and Ghost, Sweet Sassy and Mods, and best chat ever. Sending flowers and hearts. Thank you. Me too, T-Spawn. Me too. Wick Warrior Syndrome, Palm Beach. Well, we sent out over 100 emails. I know we had more than that, but that's all the emails that we between the list we had. If we hadn't had that list, we wouldn't have known what to do. Brighter Day says, I didn't get an email. I found it out, but being on Robert's chat, just happy to have found you, Len. Smiles, missed everyone. Same here. You should have got an email. We did it twice to you. Jamie says, God blessings and love from Kansas. Happy 4th to all. Love to all from me and Loretta. Thank you so much, Jamie. Tell Loretta we said hello. MJ says, I'm wearing my Wick Warrior t-shirt. Cool. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Pom Mom says, hi, Lynn and everyone. Hi, Pom Mom. God says, Lynn, how is Sassy doing? It's not getting any better. It's just something I'm going to have to face, I know. But I think it's still a while. Hey, Rhea. Hi, Lynn and all. Happy 4th of July. Hey, Evnar. Hey, Kimberly. She says, good evening, Lynn. Go Sassy Mods and family. I'm just reading what you guys are talking about. Well, we know now that it's definitely their platform because I just jumped again. This is a whole new account. Hold on, my guys. What would that mean? Sorry about that. Cece says, good evening, Wick Warriors. Love everyone. Hope you all enjoyed this long weekend. Too short. Hope you enjoyed yours, though. Sheila says, hello, Patriots. So glad to connect with you on this special day. Absolutely.
Looks like the Republic's coming to be.
Huh?
Devolution is part of the Republic. That's what it was. That retraining,
Yeah.
that was them being made aware of what the Constitution is, what the rights of.
Okay. All right, so this is what we got in. It's breaking. It says this is from Phil. A source of mine just alerted me that her husband, a TSA worker, was just recently required to take a course on continuity of government, which the TSA required to be done immediately. During this course, the term devolution was used in describing events related to the TSA agents' training. Okay, you guys know what that is, right? Doodlebug says, good evening, Phyllis, Kimberly, MJ, and all. Littlebug says, I've been confused for days. It's okay. On the beach says, Wick Warrior Syndrome, it's over. Did you guys think we really wouldn't find a way to get back? Hey, Daryl. How are you, honey? Now, please hit the like button and subscribe for and hit all notifications and hit that like button.
You want to go eat your food?
Yep, God one, I agree with you. Nasty, nasty, nasty. Jules says, happy 4th of July, my Patriot family. Hello, Jules. Oh, it wasn't your fault, Cece. It wasn't your fault. Don't worry about it. Just amazing how everybody else goes out and talks about all this stuff and they don't get hit. I was watching videos today and I just couldn't believe what they were saying, and I'm like, I'd have been down in 5 minutes.
We're not monetized, honey. That's exactly what it is.
Well, neither were they. There was no commercials there.
You want to eat your food? Just go eat your food. Oh, baby's girl. Baby's girl.
Okay, now RV News and Updates just came out saying the same things. Remember, they all have to step down and planes and trains all grounded. Born on the 4th of July. What's the significance of this? RV News breaking source. Okay, so this one is saying the same thing. When asked, he says, someone I know contracts with TSA. Then I asked him how SCEPA ruling would affect TSA. He didn't answer. Ooh. So one says on here, Wolverine says, for sunshine's sake, I certainly hope so. Don't know what you're talking about there. It says millions of Patriots are pretty pissed at this 2-year delay and are saying that they'll never vote for him again if he doesn't show up today. They've suffered enough and I support them. It says we will find out in just a few hours. Okay, guys, just to give you a heads up, I was told to be back today, this evening, or tomorrow. Hey, Dave. Hi, Elaine, Ghost, and Sassy. Great to be here. Happy 4th to you. Yeah, happy 4th, he says, everybody. Kenneth says, hi, Lynn and Jim from Scotland. Oh, I still see the flowers. Beautiful. Just going, breezing softly in the wind. Daryl says, I started looking at your reruns. Daryl, I'm going to cry. Afnar. She said, I'm not going to say the 2 words, but she goes, that's life. You just say, oh crap, and move on. Oh, that's funny. God wants that if the white hats, not if, they are, the white hats are in control. Shouldn't this be happening? Just saying. Nope, it shouldn't be happening, but that's the way they want it to play out. Sandy said, miss you so much, Lynn. Honey, I missed you guys too. I was so upset last night and no way to reach out to you. Not really. Tara says, happy 4th, Patriot family. Glad to be back together. Doodlebug says, so thankful you sent the emails out, Lynn and Ghost. We told you we wouldn't leave you. We'll always be here. Cecilia says, happy 4th of July, everyone. Same to you, Miss Cecilia. Kat says, good evening. Hope everyone is having a great 4th. Oop, and I just jumped. Oh, haven't missed that.
There's a dog out front.
Oh. Okay, it's not in the house. I agree, Avnar. The less we take things personally, the happier we are in life. We were just talking about that. Lee says, I guess I'll use a boomerang tonight. No, you won't. Patriot 56, hello, how are you? Phyllis, Lynn, and Jim, thank you for your hard today, getting the link out to us. You are welcome. Cece saying, please hit the like button and subscribe. Angie says, finally found you all. Good evening, Lynn. Ghost, Sassy, Mod, brothers and sisters, warrior families. Happy 4th of July. We had to resend out the first email because they changed it to Ghost Patriot 1776, and it was supposed to be that. How they got that, I have no idea. But they did. They picked up on it. So we just went, okay. Now we jump back in and we had to send out the second emails. It's just I don't have everybody's email. So if anybody knows everybody, just let them know we're on. And just this until we get the other ones up. Yeah, we're not going to go with Sky Prince right now anymore. Beach says, I forgot it was Monday. Yes, it is Monday. Very quiet, though.
gosh.
Sylvia says, hi there, Lynn. Go Sassy. We missed you all. Yeah, we missed you guys. I'm just sitting here trying to watch what everybody's saying to each other. Changing Wind says, hi, everyone. Yes, today feels strange. Hi, Mods, Warriors, Lynn, Go Sassy Girl. Hope you all had a good time. Missed you. We really didn't do anything, just the one night. That was it. And we had a fight with them after we found out what happened last night. Oh, that was not good. Jamie says, I am at a family get-together. We'll stay as long as possible. Miss everyone. Okay, that's fine. Thank you. Sheila says, it's like we are outside of time. Doesn't feel quite right to celebrate, but don't want to do nothing. Yeah, that's true. That's exactly how I feel. And we jumped. Oh, thank God.
Those guys.
Swimming.
Tell everybody.
What? Ghost is up here trying to get me to laugh. He says, good time to make sure all emails are correct. If you didn't get one, resend to Ghost or Lynn. Absolutely. Mom, Lynn, could you post any new YouTube channels on your Telegram channel? Do you want to put it over on my Telegram for me? The new channel, temporary channel over on Telegram? Yeah, we're going to do it right now. Changing Wind says, I attended Louis Herm's Truth Tour Saturday in Dallas. It was awesome. Wow. God One says, Lynn, I'm praying we can do this. Put in God's hands. Yep. You lost your wrench on the move? Oh no, he'll give you a wrench back. Dean, don't blink your eyes. Sheila said, I'm so glad I have my email. I was a bit lost last night, kept checking back to YouTube. Where's my peeps? Abner says, Lynn, Wick, if all possible, have the vet come to your house when the time comes if Sassy doesn't pass on her own. It's much less stressful for her to be... They won't do that here. I mean, they will, but it costs like 3 times the amount. It's ridiculous. Hello, James. Good evening, all. You found us. Okay, let's see. Who's got a good... We'll get Ghost to do this one for you. They have a question for you. Can you explain devolution to them?
Okay. Can everybody hear me okay?
No.
Everybody but Lynn?
No.
Okay, first off, let me apologize for being so slow on getting the new channel up. It's been a challenge to try to get everything organized, and anyway, we're here now, and thank God, hopefully we'll be here for a while. So, you've all been great about all this, and we may have lost a few, but maybe we'll get them back sooner or later. So, anyway, devolution. When DJT decided he was going to give the country back to we the people, and the reorganization of the federal government, devolution is giving the authority back to the states. So basically what that boils down to is that there's going to be a lot less government when everything is reorganized, and a lot of the powers that the federal government had over the states is going to be drastically reduced. Ultimately, we should see between 10 and 20% of what the current government is. Most of the responsibilities are going to fall back on us as we the people to take care of things. Does that make sense to everybody? I hope it does. Okay. Now I've got a little something that I want to play. I want you to keep in mind that during this disclaimer applies to the Ghost Patriot 1776 channel as well. And I'm saying that because I haven't had the channel disclaimer upgraded yet, so I need to have that done. So.
Versus Lynn Wick, say Ghost Patriot 1776.
This is the disclaimer for the video you're about to watch, as well as all videos belonging to the Lynn Wick channel on all platforms on which we operate this channel. No part of this publication, which includes this YouTube video, may be reproduced, stored in a retrievable system, or transmitted in any form or by any means except as permitted by the United States Copyright Act without the prior express written consent of the broadcaster, Lynn Wick. While we use our best efforts to prepare content for this site, we make no representation or warranties with respect to the accuracy or completeness of the content of the videos, including any content, links, or resources shared by third parties. Furthermore, all parties specifically disclaim any express or implied warranties of merchantability or fitness for a particular purpose. The advice and strategies contained herein may not be suitable for your situation. No legal advice or financial advice is being given herein, as we are not attorneys or financial advisors. You should consult with a professional where appropriate. No liability or damages shall take place because of this content. Furthermore, your use of this site and watching these videos confirms your agreement that the state of Ohio law applies to all disputes relating to this site, videos, and venue. For all claims and disputes relating to this site and videos shall be in the state of Ohio.
Okay. I'll have to contact our friend and have her get her son involved and try to have this thing updated. And she's been so gracious to all this. I really appreciate all she does for us. And anyway, just so you guys know, that's our disclaimer, and we use it across the sites. And anyway, hopefully that makes sense to everybody. And again, that disclaimer applies to this channel as well, Ghost Patriot 1776. Alrighty, moving right along. Alrighty, I'm gonna give you back to Lynn. She's made herself a cocktail, and and I'm looking for the Joe Cocker video.
So bad.
Here she is.
You're so bad. Oh my goodness, listen to him. That ain't the way it goes. Oh, bad, 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 bad. Eileen, woohoo, baby! No, I like the Joe Cocker though. Cocker, I used to do that dance to that years ago. That was a lot of fun. Yeah, a lot of fun back then. Lee says Lynn had a pineapple cocktail. No, I didn't. Sheila says, happy to record anytime. Send a new script, please, with all the new channel names that need to be included. Did you see that? Okay. Thank you, Sheila. Dee says, oh, I missed the laughter. Hello, fellow patriots. Hey, Dee. Yeah, we're just waiting for people to come on, see if they get their emails and open them up. I think some just gave up on us. And that's kind of sad, but they knew they were playing around with us. They were just waiting for us. Beach says, thanks, Ghost and Lynn, for all the efforts keeping us together. You guys are welcome. Very much welcome. All right, now here's a question for you. Yep, never give up, never get in, never get, that's absolutely right. Never give consent. Never, never, never. That's why when I got mad last night, they hung up on me. I didn't give my consent. What the heck? Oh my goodness. I don't know. Mine either, Jeannie, giving up is not my vocabulary. Well, it is my vocabulary. I might get mad. Hey, guy, you made it. Okay, folks, hit the subscribe button. There are 66 watching and 69 likes. Oh. Good night. I wonder if we could play anything. Can we play anything?
You can try.
Wait, let's see if we got anything.
Play the disclaimer.
Wait a minute. Let me see if I've got anything here. I know I did. And all kinds of cool stuff going on. Oh, here. I got one for you guys. This is really cute. You got to see this. I loved it. See if you can answer the questions before he gives you the answers. Little booger. He was like, wait, you're too fast. Rockstar says, let's play chess. No, we ain't gonna play no chess. I am not even want to hear that name chess again in my lifetime. Doodlebug says, that's right. Never give up. I didn't give up on you and Ghost. I knew some way we would hear something one way or another. We are family and always will be family. Absolutely. Jamie says, I love you all. Just got told time to eat. Please, Dad, bye. Kids, love you all. We'll try and make it back. Stay blessed. You guys too. Thank you, Jamie. T-Swan says, I wore a shirt to my son's house and it had a pineapple on it. And he said, Mom, did you know pineapples mean you're a swinger? I said, not in my world. It means LOL, something great. Who said that? I never heard pineapples were a swinger. Oh my gosh. Teresa says, I made it. Yes, you did. See, we're getting in there. Now, one thing we have on here is we don't have a whole lot of like mega time. We're on free time here, so we got to just play everything really cool. Let's see, what's this one? Hey, CJ, saying good evening to Teresa. Aw. Kimberly says, I've never heard that either. A friend of mine who's a realtor also has a publication called The Pineapple Express. Well, that would explain a lot. Brooke says, upside down pineapple means you're a swinger. I see stickers on cars, and no, I don't have anyone on my car. LOL. I have never, ever heard that. Oh my gosh. That's okay. We're going to stick with our pineapples. Just don't turn them upside down. Matter of fact, we peeled our pineapple today and we had it. Yeah, I never heard it, but that's funny. Okay, let's see if we can get this one up here. I think it's so cute. You guys like this. Let me see if I can find it. Okay, so it must be this one. Yep. Okay.
Chasing that A and want to save time on proofreading? Grammarly makes editing one click simpler. We can suggest ways to rephrase whole sentences right in your paper to help you articulate your ideas clearly.
Good day, folks. Broadcast Cal here, and in this video, I'm going to tell you 10 interesting facts about America's birthday that I bet you didn't know. Now, besides hot dogs, fireworks, and epic stand-on baseball games, there are some other interesting facts to know about the 4th of July, and I'm going to share 10 of those with you right now. Some of them will surprise you. See how many you know. July 4th, 1776 is known as Independence Day. I'm assuming you already knew that one. It's the day where we celebrate our independence from Great Britain. And it all started with a written document called the Declaration of Independence. Question number 1. How many people signed the Declaration of Independence? Answer?
Do you know the answer?
56 people signed it. And they were all from the original 13 American colonies. Question number 2. Who wrote the majority of the Declaration of Independence? Chosen by his fellow men because of his ability to write, Thomas Jefferson wrote the first draft within 2 weeks. Question number 3. How old was Thomas Jefferson when he wrote it? He was 33 years old. Knowing how important this task was, he rented a room in Philadelphia so he could get away and focus on writing the most important document of his life. He knew the weight his words would carry and the consequences that would follow. Ultimately, those words would lead to the American life that we know today. That's crazy when you think about it like that. Okay, question number 4. What were the 2 main goals of the Declaration of Independence? Number 1, to explain why the American colonies had to break away from King George in Great Britain. Number 2, to declare to the world what this new country stood for. Okay, this next one will surprise you. And to be upfront, this video is not sponsored by Apple. Question number 5, true or false? The Declaration of Independence was written on a laptop. Answer, true. Thomas Jefferson drafted the Declaration of Independence on a writing desk that could fit over one's lap. The device was handmade himself and referred to as a laptop, not to be confused by today's version of a laptop. Today's U.S. population totals over 330 million people. Question number 6. What was the estimated population of the U.S. back in 1776? Answer, 2.5 million people, which is about the population of Houston, Texas today. Do you recognize this famous painting by John Turnbull that's printed on the back of every $2 bill? It's called The Signing of the Declaration. This painting shows Thomas Jefferson and the 5-man drafting committee presenting the document to the Continental Congress President, John Hancock. To many people's surprise, this event did not take place on July 4th. Rather, almost a week earlier, on June 28, 1776. Question number 7. What date was the Declaration of Independence officially signed by the 56 signers? Answer, August 2nd is when the majority of 56 signers signed the document. The final wording of the document was officially adopted by Congress on July 4th. And that is why July 4th is known as the U.S.'s Independence Day. However, most of the 56 signers were not present when the document was approved. It wasn't until August 2nd, about a month later, that the 56 men were able to sign the famous piece of parchment paper. If you ever want to see the official document, it's on display at the National Archives Building in Washington, D.C. The average age of the 56 signers was 45 years old. Question number 8. What were the ages of the youngest and the oldest signers? The youngest signers, Thomas Lentz Jr. and Edward Rutledge of South Carolina, were only 26. And the oldest signer was Benjamin Franklin of Pennsylvania, who was 70 years old. Of all the signatures on the Declaration of Independence, there is one that stands out from all the rest. John Hancock. His signature is the reason why, if you're ever asked to sign something, you may hear a request for your John Hancock, which is synonymous with the word signature. Legend has it that he wrote his name so large because he wanted King George to see it without putting his glasses on. America. Now, question number 9. Who was the first person to sign the Declaration of Independence? Also, John Hancock. Another reason why his name is synonymous with the word signature. Thomas Jefferson and John Adams both signed and both helped write the Declaration of Independence. They both became U.S. presidents and they both died on the same day, hours apart from each other. Question number 10. On what important date did these two U.S. presidents and signers of the Declaration of Independence both die? Answer, July 4th, 1826. Exactly 50 years to the day from July 4th, 1776. The day that established our independence. Today we honor and celebrate our nation's freedom. Happy birthday, America. Broadcast Cal out. Hey, if you like this video and want to see more, please subscribe to our Kid Explorer YouTube channel and hit that like button on this video so we can keep
Wasn't he adorable? He's going to be our next big cute actor. Yep, happy birthday, America. God bless you. I know, wasn't he a keeper? I'm telling you, he's adorable. I thought it would be a nice little piece. That's what I had planned for. I had a good show for last night. Oh well. This all tied in together for today, so it worked out, I guess. I don't know if we're going to get away with the next one, though.
Amen, Sheila. Oh,
Guy says, Lynn Loretta says to tell you and Jim hello. We have both missed you. We missed you guys, honey. Between you and Jim, you have both our emails. Sincerely hope you have a good 4th. We really just we really didn't do it. It was weird today. It was just really weird. So we were just trying to get everything, emails out, and trying to figure out how we were going to we had to make sure this was going to hit at 6 o'clock today. If it didn't hit at 6 so we can get ready for 7 and get on at 7:30, then we were going to be in a pickle. But it hit, so we were just waiting around. I know, he's so cute. The Constitution, best breakup letter ever. I got to use that one day. Okay, so tell me, what have you guys been doing? Anyone? Did you hear anything out there or anything at all that's of interest? Let's see. On the beach says absolutely nothing. Judy says had a great time. Hold on a minute. Had a great time with friends yesterday. There we go. We're making some memories here. Let's see. Dee says, I might have paid better attention in history class, and my teacher was some old fogey. Cece says, nothing, been lazing around and hearing fireworks. Yep, us too. Judy says, tidbits from Texas Snake. I went into one of the channels. He didn't have much to say, so I got off. Avnar. I've been watching the latest on Telegram and watching about the CERN starting July 5th. It will be good. Yeah, it should be. I think so. Littlebrook, what's up with the semi being escorted in? I don't know anything about that. Changing Wind says, just a chillinexing. T-Spun says, not just chilling, rather be home, not around people. Aw. Eileen says, tower is in Mexico on fire.
it's Moscow.
Yep. Sheila says, walked down to our parade and visited some conservative friends so I wouldn't have to pretend to be who I am on this day. Later tonight, I will see fireworks at the end of my block. There you go. MJ said, had dinner at a friend's Saturday and Sunday, had dinner at our son's. Making those memories. Lisa's been in ascension mode. Everything is so different now. Oh, good for you, girlfriend. Guy says, hung the flag and killing wasps. Uh-oh. I don't like wasps. Judy says, I heard the CERN was stopped by the White Hats. Yep, they stopped it a couple days ago. They're going to use it tomorrow. They ramped it up to get it up to where it needs to go to do what they want it to go. But they haven't been in control since 2016. Jean says, haven't really been able to do much since Thursday after our fishing trip. Oh, how'd you do? How many did you catch? And what did you catch? Eileen says it looked like the Twin Towers, except there was 3 of them. Wow. God One says Julie Green once again was very good. Go watch. I watched 3 today. Yeah, I watched 3 of them. Doodlebug says saw where Nancy Drew was in DC and a loudspeaker announced. Yeah, I watched that too. Actually, they were announced in other states too. 2 failed. All they could get out was the siren. They couldn't get out that it was the announcement. Out of 16, I think it was 16 or 17, 18, somewhere around there. So I don't know if they're working on that or what. You said Moscow, Eileen. Who's saying Mexico?
You did.
I did?
That's
Oh my gosh. I don't know why I said that. I read right Moscow. Well, it must be my water and lemon.
Can't have to take a cocktail away from you.
I'm telling you. Holland farmers are doing a protest convoy. You know, it's really funny to see my name in here. I'm going, I didn't say that.
It's funny to be typing.
Oh my goodness. T-Swan says, went to Sons for 2 nights. He's a movie buff. I kept saying he's dead. She's gone. She's a man. We're watching.
Told her she's a
Oh, I gotta tell you guys something. We watched on one of Julie Green's videos today. I don't know if you guys saw it, where she was being interviewed by someone. Actually, it was Bo, and he put up people up there that got it for TREASON, and then all of a sudden, PENCE comes up, and guess who is a good guy? Eh? So who's been telling all the gossip and putting crap down in Gitmo? Yeah, think about that one a minute. How many more? See, that's what I said. You can't tell people who's gone if they're not, but Gitmo's got them listed as being down there. CJ says, Lynn started to really wonder about Restored Republic. Wish they would quit putting dates down, just saying, I know. It's, I don't go over there. I went over there today only because everybody kept sending it to me. And there's, guys, these dates are just dates. I don't see things happening like that. Matter of fact, I don't care for, it's not that I just have not watched them in a long time. Was Charlie Ward was on with, she considers herself a star seed or whatever, and she goes up wherever to the place in the sky somewhere, I guess she said. I don't know, but I've watched her many times and I really do like her. I think she's got a very kind heart and softening about her. But so Charlie, actually, she says on Charlie's show right out of the gate that pretty much nothing's going to be happening until August, except we were going to just wind up with money in our accounts enough to tide us over until end of August. I don't know if any of you guys watched that one, but he's on YouTube with her. And I'm trying to think of her name. She's a sweet person. Yeah. I don't know where they're coming up. Okay, so again, remember I told you about the money they had that they could put into your account, the $5,000, $6,000. That's my thought. So she made a comment that right at this very, and this video was from yesterday or Friday or Saturday. She said they're working on it this very moment to get it out. So that's what's going to have to be tiding us over until we get what goes on until August. She never mentioned a word about the RV, but let me give you another thing that was put out there about Charlie in a different video on yesterday or Saturday. I can't remember which one it was. He knows nothing about anybody taking currency. Now that's your dinar, dong, all of that. Not the Zim, just your currency money to any redemption center. Only thing he says was going to redemption center was the Zim. That's all he knew about. But in retrospect, he knew because he said someone was taking their currency to their bank to turn it in. So is that where our banks are coming into being more or less bigger and better to be able to handle and to service us? Kind of interesting. I could see Zim only being at the redemption centers, and if your banks will could do, and it's on the Forex, and they give you a contract rate, go for it. That's the easier process, right? And there's a lot of things I was listening to, but you got to use your discernment. Yeah, it's the same stuff over and over and over. Angie says, Lynn, your drink is too strong. Yeah, guys, listen, nobody knows when this is going to happen. Nobody. None of the gurus know. Nobody knows. We're just shooting at straws. Yep. September's, that's what I'm saying. So are we going to miss the whole Jubilee? And I found something today that instead of saying national for United States, it said global. And I said, oh, surely not. So did he go? And I'm going to try to find out tomorrow if he did change national law on us. That's the only way he could do it. Yes, Victoria Reynolds. Thank you, on the beach. That's who was on with Charlie that brought up about the August thing. And I really do like watching her. But she's like Starseed or Off-Worlder or something. She said from up there. And with her help from her friends up there too, that we was going to get this money. And so if you get this deposit in your account, just know where it came from. And I'm thinking, what? Where did it come from? I've been listening to so much stuff. It's enough to make anybody want to wig out. So Jubilee is September 24th. That's the last day of the Jubilee. So are we going to miss our whole Jubilee? I don't know. Well, here's the part. The reason we're national and everybody else is global, number one, our children are not adults at 13. And in most countries, the children are adults at 13. 13 or 14, somewhere around there, but usually it's 13. They also don't go to school like our children do. There's a lot of differences between the other countries and the United States. We are the only ones that do what we do. I don't think United States is going to let our children be adults at 13. And I don't think a lot of other things. If you go back and read global law, go and see what the differences are between the two. I used to have a chart on what they got versus what America gets, what United States gets. Huge difference. Huge. And that's because, but again, here you're listening to all these people, and today I just turned around and I looked at Ghost and I said, you know what? Something just isn't sitting right here. Why is it? I feel like for the last few years right now is everybody's just talking and nobody's got the right information anywhere. For the first time, I actually felt that strong. Nobody wants us to know anything. Eileen says, I get a bad feeling about this. Yeah, something's not right. I just can't figure it out yet. I just gathering too much information at once. I got to figure it out and then head it on and find out what I can find out. Aw. CJ says, extremely disappointing. I feel like a yo-yo. Isn't that terrible? I know. Hamner says, Lynn, what do you think about Bo talking about the Jubilee being this year? He relates to it is in the Bible. And we was always supposed to have our Jubilee by now. 2 times by now, 3 times by now. So I don't know. I really don't know. I just feel like everybody is talking and saying nothing. Disinformation, I think, is everywhere. And it depends on who you want to grab onto that hopium and say, I like this one better than I do the other one. That's what it's like. So I'm just trying to figure out how there's got to be an answer somewhere, what's right and what's wrong. Colleen, I don't think that's going to happen tomorrow. I don't feel it. I think everybody has been putting out stuff that's very false information. Not one person was right that I listened to. Not one. I pray that it is. All we can do is just keep praying and whatever it is. But guys, you know what? You got to be careful of this hopium stuff because it will send you off to the wrong end. And I've seen it way too many times in the past couple of years. Kimberly, I don't think he can do it now. He can't do what we need done. It needed to really be done. All the appointments and stuff needed to be out by yesterday. And now they're saying not till end of August. Wow. What happened to the Jubilee? What happened to National? I mean, he's going to come back and give us some hand-me-down stuff now? Eileen says, I read that the holdup is because the elders... Okay, if I show you something from about 14 months ago, I can show you the exact same thing you're reading about the elders right now, Eileen. Same thing. Dee said, same old story, Len. They mess with us because they can. They've gotten us really good at it. Yes, you're right. Absolutely. I don't think the plan is a real good plan right now. Kimberly says, I am buying the late August info. Thinks it's disinfo. It could be. I think a lot of it could be disinfo. But what if it's not? The Jubilee went to tiers 1, 2, and 3. The rich gets richer. I don't think it's that. I just feel like something is not going on right. The only thing, okay, so if you go back and you read, where was I? I was in so many places today and yesterday. I know today the GCR backed it up, but that's the GCR. I don't trust that thing as far as it'll go, but it did mention it where it says maybe it wasn't the GCR. Well, if you listen to, okay, so someone said, Colleen said, what happened to being biblical? If you listen to Julie with Bo, she's explaining to him how it's biblical. But there's something in there that she's holding back on, and I can feel it. And I'm just not quite sure what it is she's not wanting to tell us, or I don't know. I don't know. But all of a sudden, remember I told you about the IBU that coming out, or UBI, or whatever the heck it's called? Remember, and all of a sudden I read about it, and I thought, wow, why didn't they use this back when we needed the help to get us at least through this, right? So I was kind of like a little on edge about it. I thought, that's crazy. And then I felt it pull and tug on me that maybe they're going to use this. Why would they use this? Well, that's maybe it. We shall see. Because she said they're working on it right now to get out immediately now, so that they're all working on it to get out this week. I don't know. Sandy says, told my 8-year-old grandson Mr. T was supposed to come back on the 3rd. Now we have to wait to the 7th. Grandson said the 7th is only 4 days away. We're not going by, I'm not using numbers, Sandy. I think, I don't know why he would be coming back if he's doing rallies. None of it makes sense to me. Daryl, I don't have the Julia calendar with me tonight. I don't have any of that down here. Well, if you count back 13 days from today, that'll give you the date. 13 days from today would be what? Phyllis says, no wonder our family and friends think we are crazy. Yeah, look how long they've drug this out. And you know, guys, stop and think, and I had to do this. Well, for most of you. Have you heard any of this? Really, truly, the words come out of Sunshine's mouth? Have you heard any of this come out of his mouth? Oh, he talked about transferring wealth. He talked about current cryptocurrencies. He talked about, but a little bit. But have you heard him say anything at all that we were going to the Julian calendar? Have you heard him say anything about how much wealth we're going to get? Have you heard him say when it was going to be? Have you heard anything out of his mouth other than pictures that someone's putting up with him with a Christmas tree? Or, okay, and but Daryl, who's posting on the Q, who's posting that? It's a person they've got out there doing it, or anybody could put up an account for them. Okay, so July 4th would be on June 21st. But see, we can't do that because we can't use that calendar because we have to be in sync with all of everything that's biblical. And that's not biblical right now. Kimberly says, even my Christians, conservative, Trump supporting friends think I am crazy. They still love me, but they think I'm crazy. Okay, so here's the next thing I heard. If he would have came back today, he was going to announce that somebody said, and I'm not going to say who said this, somebody's family member said that he was going to come back and announce his run for 2024. No. That would have never went over. We all know that. He knows he's not going to come out and do that. I think if he did that, I think I just throw it in. I just say, enough's enough. The lies are just getting to me. Because that would be a blatant lie. I don't think, Sassy Cat, I don't think it's kicking the can the way you think. I just think there's something there we're missing. I want to get answers from him or the Alliance or someone that can tell us what's happening. Okay, and here's another one. They're supposed to decertify tomorrow. Who's going to decertify? And I heard California's the first one to decertify. Who's going to decertify it? I don't think he would have, Kimberly, because I think they're all MK'd altered by him. She's saying he would have gotten booed off the stage. I don't think so. I think many of them would have been disappointed, but they just said, okay. Pom Mom says, when he came down the elevator to announce he was running, behind him was written on the building, currency exchange. Yep. I went back and verified that. Absolutely was. But he didn't say it. He didn't say, oh, this is what we found. This is what, nowhere has he said anything whatsoever, even in his comms. He gives you things to let you know. He gives you things to let you know certain things through his comms. But has he even through his comms given you a month or date or anything about it? As you said, the RV would go except for what you've been seeing on the phones and your wherever you get your information from. No. I don't know if that's him doing that. You want me to ask him right this moment to come on my show? And you think he's going to tell us the truth on the show? I wish he would. I would love nothing but. Colleen says, we see nothing that is truth. No, none of us have. I've heard nothing. Everything, and I get intel. So mine hasn't coming out truthful either. Okay, so here's the other thing I found out about that's a good person. Wasn't it Amy Comey
Barrett.
Amy Comey Barrett, I found out is a good person. And they said, whose daughter was she? Now, see what I mean? How things got started? So I did a little digging today to see if she was anything to do. I mean, I didn't do 2 hours of it, but I did enough that something should have popped up. They said she was the daughter of Sleepy Joe. I don't have anything at all with that. Well, there is no hold up. It is what they want to do. This is the problem. There are no holds up. It's all the movie. The movie hasn't ended. They're ending the movie. Actually, they're at the beginning. So, Oh, I've been so done with the rallies. I don't know what he's trying to do. Yeah, CC. Supposedly she was gone. Who else did I find on the list in there? Oh, PENCE, RVP. Not gone. I found someone in there that's not gone. They're still here. What about BRICS? Other countries are not willing to acknowledge the U.S. fiat any longer. Nope. So I would be able to sustain with no trading from other countries. Right now, Kanite, they're actually trading in a honor system is what they're doing right now. But they only got so long to do it. And right now, we're not really buying from anybody. He's not letting any shipping hardly come through at all. Yep, Brandon's daughter. But she was supposedly told that she was his daughter. She's not his daughter. It never was fun. I think it was horrible. That's not what I saw in there. T-Spawn. There's not the real ones. Well, it looks like they're doctoring up everything, so everybody gets a taste of not the real info. Yep, now the gas prices are going up to $15. Yep. So all I kept thinking of was when I kept watching all this stuff since Saturday to today, this morning, was, oh my goodness, you guys must be flipping out on all this stuff. I hear you, CJ, but you know what? We got to stick together no matter what goes on. You know what? We're going to stick with the Lord. He knows the best. Yeah, was the cabal given 10 years to be able to print the fiat money? If we're talking about, no. If we're talking about since Sleepy Joe got in, no. He was not given 10 years to be able to print it. Not even with BO. They weren't given that. So here, let me enlighten you guys a little bit so you know what the movie's all about. Okay, so when they went over to and left all of our vehicles over in that country, Afghanistan. Guys, they took some of our stuff over there because in national, it says we cannot be at war and have any war vehicles, equipment, or any yada yada yada. Okay, so when they took that over there, they took it because they were the partner of the country for us to leave our equipment. We just took the guts out and brought them back. So they're storing all of our stuff over there because we can't have any of this stuff to go through national. Okay, so they've already planted that, got that off. We don't really have anything here. We really don't. It's all gone and been stored some in another country. So I've been watching them do things as Nasara law as it's been going along. Okay. But there's just some things not adding up, and I just can't figure out. I don't think they're scamming us. I just don't know what he's doing. I did hear, remember when they kind of kidded around last year that they were going to call it Trump Sarah? Do you remember that? Nurse 2000, I am totally peaceful. I know my God. I trust my Lord. He is speaking through his prophets that he has got this. He's got blessings, not any man. I trust God's plan. Yes, guys, that's what we've got to do. You've got to stop listening to all the gurus because they don't know anything. They're not being fed but nothing but a bunch of crap like the rest of us. Nobody knows what the timing is going to be. Now, only the ones that knows is, and this is the truth, is when the military hits when the military, listen what I'm saying, the only ones that know is the military is going to hit the switch, flick it up, and it's gone. It's not Mr. C. It's not Mr. Anybody. It's a flick of a switch by the military. They're the ones when it's time, when they know everything is safe and it's the perfect timing. That's when it's going to be done. Okay? We've got to stay in sync with each other. Keep your ears to the ground. Don't get out there and get muckled around, getting into chats that are trying to mess with your brains and your heads and your mind. I scope it out only because I want to hear what they're trying to pull. Who's trying to pull it? And honestly, I can't say as much as I want to say that it's DJT because he's never said any of this to anybody that I know. So here's my question. And again, they're prophets. Do I believe in prophets? Absolutely. So if you want to stay as close as you can to getting the right word, stay with your prophets. You'll find out who's good and bad. Stay away from everybody else that's just like all these truthers out here that I heard some things today. Hey, you know what? I like Julia Green. I like Robin as long as he's not playing the music. I like it when he's just talking from the Bible and hearing the Lord talk to him. Yes, I can watch him then. Kent Christmas, I can't get into him. I don't know why. I don't know why I can't do it. I can take about 5 to 10 minutes and I got to turn them. I don't know what's the problem is there. Pick out your own prophets that you like. Bo, he goes biblical timelines. I don't think he's wrong, but I do think he can make a mistake in calling it just like anybody else can. But the only safe way we've got is to stay close to the vest with the Lord and to figure out what is going to go on. Good night, Club Bucket. We'll see you tomorrow, honey. Daryl says, Mark Z think we went like 3 countries dumped the petrodollar this week on the market crashes. Isn't that the timing point? I don't know, Daryl. I don't know anymore. After listening to so much I've had in the last 2 days, I really don't know. Yeah, I skip his music too. I don't care for it. But what I want you guys to do is stay who can keep you grounded, who's going to talk you through whatever is happening out there and not giving you hopium. That is the worst thing you can do. Sassy Cat says, in my opinion, what the producers of this movie are doing nothing less than evil, and the bad evils at this point. God is it. Maybe we need to stop putting someone in the pedestal. I've never put him in a pedestal. Trump will never be, nobody will ever be in that pedestal, just Jesus will be. So you got to get Jesus back, just like she said, you got to get Jesus on that pedestal, guys. Julie seems to be knowing her stuff. Like I said, Robin, I think he knows his stuff. I do go back and watch Kim Clement once in a while, just to see what's going on. Little Brook, there is very few and far between that we can trust to revive the truth. Yeah, you're right. That's where you got to go in prayer and find out who it is you're supposed to be with. I believe that one, God won. Kim Clement is very good. And I'll put this up so they can read it. That's my opinion too. I can't swear to it, but I have a feeling that it is. Sheila says, I love the channel you and Ghost have created because it's more about community than intel. I come here for love, family, and God community. Yeah, guys, I'm not always right, but I do know when my spirit tells me something's not right. Priscilla, I'm so glad to see you are back. I really missed you all. Good evening, all. I love to watch Perez. He really grounded me. Yeah, I just think there's some, wish I could put my finger on it. But I'm going to go digging. I'm going to go dig. Today I did, and I did not find the information on Amy Cohen Barrett. I did not find what, it's been changed a little bit. So that tells me something's going on. Dee, say what? Says Len, I'm so glad that you said that about him. I have wondered about who, Dee? No, I don't think he did. And I told you that picture was from last year.
Yeah, but I had her remember she was going to be there this year.
Yeah. Hey, Comsense. She says, good night, all. Blessings and hearts. How are you, sweetie? Did you have a good weekend? Good night, Little Brooke. She says, good night, everyone. Sweet dreams. We'll see you tomorrow, honey. Oh, yeah. I like Clement a lot. Glenn says, back from the beach. Great to be with Miss Lynn and Mr. Jim and everyone. Boy, I am beat. Rough vacation. Kim says, but Lynn, you said earlier tonight you got backroom info. Trump, if someone announced it today, tonight, or tomorrow. So maybe, I just don't understand why he would come back, be doing a rally. That's just it's not resonating right with me.
Sometimes everything seems to be a toilet that swirls and never flushed.
Lee says sometimes everything seems to be a toilet that swirls and never flushed. I feel like there's so much disinformation. I feel something, but I don't know what it is. Like I don't know if the military has told everyone to do this. Not, I mean, I wouldn't do it. I don't do that, but did they start this at the very beginning like this? Wow, hey, Mary Catherine, hello, just found you. Happy 4th. You too, honey. But you know what? If that's the case, okay, let me give you a scenario. Let's just say Charlie's right. Let's just say all these banks got geared up. They had to be Basel III. Now I'm trying to think like DJT just a little bit. I'm trying to get in a business mode here. Let's just say the redemption centers are only for the Zim because that is the biggest seller out there is the Zim. Okay? So take the Zim and take it apart from all the other currencies that you have. The other currencies can go to your bank because once they're on the Forex, you can go to your bank and you exchange them. All you got to do is ask, I want the contract rate. Why would you need to go in front of anybody with your currency? You don't. That's flat out money.
You can't ask for contract rate at the bank.
If they have a wealth management center inside the bank, if they have a wealth manager, they can.
Okay.
So, 2 banks I went to that I went in and I saw was at what's that? The Bank of America. Went up there by us. It's not like the closest thing to us, but I went up there. I was up there for something. I can't remember what it was the last time I was up there, but I saw where it says wealth management inside the bank. And then I went to something around here and I saw it again at somebody's, but it was just like a plaque window thing that said wealth management. No, it says wealth manager. That's what it said on that one. No, I'm right here. What do you mean you can't hear me? Can you not hear me? Guys, can you hear me?
Yeah, I agree.
Hello, Carolyn. Okay, good. Okay. So, but wouldn't that make sense if all these banks are Basel III compliant? They all got new ATMs. That would make sense. So why would we need the redemption center except for our Zim, right? So if it goes on the Forex, you guys can turn your money in any time and go in there and you go to the wealth manager, make your appointment with that wealth manager if you need to at your own bank or whatever bank you want to go to that has one. And then, I don't know yet, they said they didn't think they were going to send out emails to make appointments. Maybe, I don't know how they would do that. Announcement, maybe? CC says, but if we have Zim and other countries, can we do it together? Yes, absolutely. They have their banks over there are gearing up just like ours. So that would make total sense if they split the two apart. But you would still go together, but that would make a whole lot of better sense. So is that what they're trying to do? I wouldn't mind it. Because they keep talking, and every video they kept saying they would kind of go towards saying something about the project of humanitarian, or the humanitarian has to get built up and we got to get the people to do it. Like they wouldn't come out and say the RV. Like it wasn't even in their thought, but they know we're out there with it. Don't the currencies need to be gold or assets backed? Yes, and they all are, Pama. They have been for a long time. This is what, as soon as I started hearing all this talk about this a few weeks ago, I was shaking my head going, All this stuff has been done long before now. Long before. This just doesn't happen now. This is part of a movie, guys. This has been done a long time ago. Nothing's new. Nothing's changed. We're ready to go. We could go now. Boom, snap your finger and everything's done. Nope, does not need to be announced because Devolution already did that. If DJT wants to, he can. But no, Devolution announced national, global, and our RV. That did it in one lump sum for us. So we could have gone at any time. And I told you this, your money from National has been sitting in your account waiting to be dumped. Flick of a switch. So, And I'm not patting myself on the back, guys, but I think Ghost can vouch for this. Pretty much everything I've been talking about, does it not happen? I mean, it's just, you got to think the process. You got to dig deeper. Sandy says, Lynn, yes, but those two currencies can be considered two for no. Nope. Sandy, what they want to do is just use the Zim for the projects. And if you want to use your own money towards a project, that's up to you. That's nothing. They're two total different things. You're not going to get any more money on your currencies than what the contract rate is. Even if you go in and want to put it in with the Zim, they don't care because they're two total different things. See, this is what I'm saying. I think we've got too many people out there saying things. Somebody else came up with this big, huge project thing that you had to do your, if anybody had to do that, I don't think we'd have ever had a country. And this thing was like a book. And that's not what this is about. Yeah, guys, look down there where my name is. Ghost is putting that out there. Your currencies are not technically worth anything until they are public on the Forex. Foreign exchange. Initially, if you exchange on the bank too soon, you will not get the value. So if they put it on to the Forex, you can go in to a wealth manager of that bank and ask for the contract rate. There's no difference. But right now, they're just putting it out there that maybe Dinar might do that. They're not going to do that. Not unless everybody else does it. Len, Jim, can the Boulevard still be a sleeper? Yes, absolutely. And you can still ask for the contract rate. Yep. Nothing changes in that part. Nothing at all. You're just going to your own bank. If that's the way they're going to, and I have a feeling that's what they might do. I think we've been looking at this and listening to too many people. And it's a lot, they're making it a lot harder than what it should be. Because I've always heard years and years ago, I never heard them going through this. They turned in there after, I'll give you an example and I remember it. After Desert Storm, they had currency. A whole bunch of people had currency. They went to their banks and exchanged them. I grant you, they didn't have internet then. They didn't have the internet, like we're the internet group. It'll be publicly announced, Eileen. It'll say that it went on the Forex. But this is the things we got to stay on top of. Every day, check to see if something went up on the Forex. What about Mark C, Eileen? Yep, Guy, you're right. You're saying, Lena, all boils down to too many chiefs and not enough Indians. I think there's even, Desert Storm, didn't they have high rates then after? Yes, they did. They did, and I think they had, it wasn't a contract rate, they called it back then, but they did get it if they asked for it. Carolyn, what's wrong, honey? I'm right here talking. Yeah, guys, Ghost is putting up here, wait for the redemption center if you can. My belief is that the Boulevard is going to be the one. Our disclaimer clearly states we are not attorneys or financial advisors. These are our options. So I'm not telling anyone to go to the bank and run in and do anything because there's nothing up on the Forex other than supposedly the dinar. I didn't even check yet to see if dinar actually is. Guys, it's food for thought. That's all I'm trying to give you is that something just doesn't seem right. If you've been watching videos over the last few days, surely you had to hear something weren't right through some of those videos. I mean, I don't know what you guys were listening. I go after, if someone's going to talk about my money, I want to know what they got to say about it. And you should be too. That's your money that they're talking about. It's got your name on it, everything. So I'm going to go in there and I'm going to go in to that video and I'm going to listen to what they have to say. I'm going to take my notes down and I'm going to go move on to another one, see what they got to say. If none of them are saying the same thing, and they're totally off from anything we've ever been told before, that's a problem. Not a problem, but that tells me, oh, so what do? You sit back and you start remembering who's in control, who makes the decisions, who is the rightful president. Who are the right ones? Supposedly, they said tomorrow. He was supposed to come DDHE tomorrow or today or tomorrow. I don't think that. I just don't. I don't see it. Not if he's still doing. Why would he still be doing rallies? I mean, if he's coming back. See, I heard he was not coming back to September 24th, last day of the Jubilee, which I did not like hearing that. I think you can just type in Forex. Can't you just type in Forex? Yeah. Just type in Forex on your phone, Eileen, and it should take you right there and you should see everything on there. Yeah, you can actually call your banks guys every morning if you want to and ask them if they're doing the foreign currencies. Oh no, the Forex has been around for years, Eileen. Yeah, that's how they always used to trade. Yep, they exchange all the exchange rates, but once they go on there, it's open to the public. So right now they're saying dinar was put up on the floor. I didn't go look. I don't seeing that happen. If they did, then you already know dinars already went and people's already got paid for it. If they're already under an NDA, then you know they've already been. So it doesn't mean they went for 4.8. They could have gone for 3, 2, or 1, and they're in some part of whatever. But if they're under an NDA, they went through 1, 2, or 3, and collected that funds. Oh no, that's why I'm trying to teach Eileen. I'm trying to teach everybody what Forex and how you can get your answers and. Guys, I didn't mean to upset you guys if you're upset about what I'm trying to tell you.
guys have said. They're all just trying to figure out what Forex is.
Well, it's better to know something than know nothing. I just don't want you guys getting more and more in financial trouble and thinking it's going to be next week, as they keep saying, maybe next week, the week after, the next month, because we don't know. We really just don't know. I think a lot of people got very excited. I think we all did. We got excited. We believed them because they seemed to be honorable people, and kind of thought maybe they had more intel than they did. I wish they wouldn't have said things they did from the very beginning. That would have saved a lot of people from where we are right now. I do know some of them know the truth, that they're wrong, and they'll have to live with themselves over that. Yeah, this is what I'm saying. I think they did a lot of damage to the people over it. Sure, a lot of excitement. And then today they said, after I'm sitting there and I'm listening to all these, it's like I'm going, wait, and how did people keep their excitement level up when you guys were all telling this stuff? I mean, this is not just one or two shows. This was going on everywhere. That's where I started getting, what is going on here? I've never heard it from Sunshine. I've never heard it from the military. It's always been somebody else, a so-called truther, or somebody who portrayed to give you the intel from somewhere else. And so only thing I'm asking, guys, just, it could happen anytime, and it may not happen until September. And maybe DJT changed things around, and hopefully maybe in another 50 years we'll get it back. Did you listen to her today, Kimberly? Did not sound good. Total different from yesterday. Sylvia says, they bring our vibrations so high, then push us away. Our leaders playing it. Yeah. But I don't know. There's a purpose behind it. And I do know this. Guys, please. Stay with God or Jesus, whatever. Do not go astray. No matter what anyone says on another video or anything else, never go astray. I really do believe he's looking at us to see, because we were chosen. But are we figuring things out for ourselves? Absolutely, Dave. That's right, Lay. We're the chosen warriors. So, yes, we have to figure things out for ourselves. And I'm going to do that. We'll find a way to figure this out. But I'll stay grounded. Knight, there's sometimes in a business person, you can figure things out. You guys kind of think about some things, especially when you've been watching them all these years. You just got to keep your eye on the ball. Remember that? That's it. This is part of our awakening. This is what we're supposed to be doing right now. Everybody is telling us something that's just like, this is part of your awakening. Part of the awakening is finding out who's right. So here's your awakening. So here's going to be the first thing that happens, is going to be when it's going to get really ugly and take a turn here. Is they're getting ready to come out to make us lock down again and to take the jab again. That is when it will, all chaos would break loose, and the military is going to step in and shut everybody down. That is where you're going to see everything turn. And it's not far off from this happening. That I do know. Nope, they aren't masking me up. I'm not doing it. Nope, 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 nope. And I don't fear any of that anymore at all. I didn't fear it. I never feared any of that stuff. I just didn't. I knew what the Lord handed me, that it just wasn't right. Yeah, it's fake, Rock. Everything you guys are going to be seeing is false flags. This is for the masses to wake up. This isn't for us. But you'll think that it is, the way they're going to do things. But it's not. It's for the masses. If this doesn't wake them up, I don't know what they're going to do. And I do believe they're coming out. And I don't think it's 10 days. I still think they're coming out. And I still feel it's the movies for 3 days at 8 hours. Hey, Melinda, how are you, honey? Nice to see you. Phyllis, it's hard when you are the only one in the family that believes differently than you. I wish I could pick up the phone and have that conversation, or go out to dinner and share some thoughts. I understand that. Good night, says Len. The second lockdown and jabs going along with things Julia has spoken about lately. Yep, absolutely. Hey, Nurse 2000. Oh, Lord, I'm going to lose my cool again with this jab nonsense. Yeah, I know. Hey, Melinda, how are you, honey? So all this is getting ready to happen. It's going to come fast, fierce, and quick. Just be prepared for whatever they decide, but they're not going to touch us. Oh, I do too, God one. I see them walking around here. Don't even need them. They're outside sitting, at the bus stop waiting. Well, yeah, they do. The buses, transportation, all those, you have to wear a face diaper. Oh, that's right, Doodlebug. Not only the DJT is having rallies, all on faith and freedom conferences are going on too. This weekend at Virginia Beach, a very large conference. Yep, that's right. I agree, Phyllis. Enough is enough. I see them. Yeah, we do too. We see them in the cars wearing them. We see them walking outside. As hot as it is, they're wearing them outside. I'm like, what is wrong with you people? And they're doing the they're doing the damage to themselves, not to us. Cece said they had a doctor's appointment last Friday and they tried that with me, but I told them I was sovereign being and they will not wear one. Guess who saw the doctor? Good for you. Mary Catherine, we had a shoot in Hyde Park. I heard that. Yeah, it's a false flag. Mm-hmm. Colleen says, people think we are crazy and need to be locked up and do not even speak to us. Pretty much. But just think about the time when it is here. That's what you focus on, is when it is here. And you've done everything the Lord has asked for you. You're doing the awakening right now. Oh, really? Melinda, even mowing the grass, the only time my husband used them, we had to mow because he has asthma. Jeez, and that's not good either. He says, I walked out with my head held high and the whole reception office was staring at me. Didn't he look just kept going. Good for you. Moni says, I hear fifth dimension 5D doesn't need money. Just a transitional fourth does. Once we have our DNA activated, who cares about money? Maybe they are all waiting for the solar flash. Okay, now tomorrow is the solar flash. Isn't that what it is, the solar flash tomorrow? Yeah. So the solar flash is scheduled for tomorrow. Will it happen? I don't know, but I know it's scheduled. 4 places it was listed, so that's pretty much meaning it's confirmed. I have no idea, Sassy Cat. Sylvia says, all I hear is DJ Cheese say is make America wealth again. My husband won't see his doctor, afraid of the jab. They could force him in on the jabs, they can't force you to take them. No, tomorrow's not it's CERN tomorrow, which will cause the solar flash, right? Something with CERN.
Flash is coming from the sun.
So CERN's coming tomorrow. Tomorrow's the 5th, right? Tomorrow's the 5th, yeah. So tomorrow's CERN. Sandy, I don't have the faintest idea. I know I thought somebody said you look into it and it helps you with your third eye or something. I don't know. I really don't know. Well, let's see what's happening this week with Angie said, I'm going to say goodnight to everyone not feeling well. I've been having problems with my blood pressure being high all day. Have a miss. Love you all. Love you too, Angie. Thank you so much for tonight. Who said that one? Wait a minute. I'm getting a lot of fake news that like I said, if you can't go to one channel and get 2 or 3 same stories, then you've got a problem when you keep going into all these ones and nobody knows things. It's like it's the first time they ever heard anything. Gloria said, I saw on Telegram that the EBS will not be triggered to happen until mandatory, you know what, are put back in place. That supposedly will trigger again. Yeah, with the face diapers and all that, that's when it's going to happen. And I didn't hear that from Telegram, but yeah. I was just looking at what they posted. Oh, Colleen, do we have to be outside when the solar flare comes? That will give us a time. I have no idea. I'm not here. They're not really saying any more about anything. Yeah, sound familiar? Right, Pamam? Crazy about the amount of control. Yep. They're controlling everything about us. Lee says, I'm praying I'm not driving when the solar flash hits. Now, I'm told not everybody will see it. I'm probably sure they'll get notices out to some of us that it's going to be happening. I think it's a false flag myself, but I don't know. We'll have to see. Okay, Beach, thank you so much. Oh, you're welcome. Good night, Eileen, honey. Have a good night. Rest well. Okay. It might not be. Oh, the firecrackers are going off here now. It was so silent. Now all of a sudden I hear them. Well, might not happen. Never know. I know we've got a lot of false flags coming up. Who wins?
Yeah, she's talking about the neighbors in Lit Beach is trying to burn down the neighborhood.
She's doing what?
So Beaches and her neighbors are trying to burn down the neighborhood. Kim said, let her know who wins.
Oh. Hey guys, go back to Mark Z's comments on his recap video he did today.
It's on the Dinar recap.
It's on the Dinar recap. Everything I'm saying, I guess, is on there. Go back there and read what he says. But I haven't read it and I didn't listen to him. I know he was on today.
Got a message for a message from AJ.
Go back there and read what he says. Guy says, I'm not going to wear a face diaper, solar flare. Really, they have not affected us to this point that I can tell. I hear what sounds like both thunder and fireworks. Yes, it's fireworks. Yes, Sandy, all of them are. Well, Rock, they don't know either. I mean, they don't know that we're slaves. Just like we didn't. Pam, I'm not sure. I just heard that was coming right around the corner on that VIRUS. I don't know. I just know I'm staying in prayer with everything. Oh, let's see. Hey guys, I just wanted to Pam, do you know if it's real V or fake V? Fake. It's fake. Oh, hey Glenn, you're welcome. Hey guys, I just want to let you know because we only get so many hours on this, like 4 or 5. I'm going to delete this out tonight. Oh, I don't know. Oh, I don't know if we have enough people for coffee chat in the morning. Do we have anybody who wants coffee chat in the morning? Yep, my neighborhood has been consistent for 2 hours now. Wow. Guys, just stay in prayer tonight. So I can tell you about everything. I wouldn't sweat anything because I know the Lord has us. As long as you've got the faith, you believe, you're walking with Him, I think everything will be fine. Okay, so I got 2 for coffee. Anybody else up for coffee in the morning? 3, 4. Kimberly says, I can do coffee. I'll be late as usual, but I can do coffee. 5. Okay, we'll do coffee. We got enough. Well, I'll just have to take turns talking. Not unless they get on in the morning, they check their emails and see that this is the name of where they need to be. Glenn says, I will be up for coffee. I just not drink it. Not old enough, so my mom told me a long time ago. LOL. Okay, Renee's up. All right, so, yep, this channel. My other one won't come back up till tomorrow night. No, I mean, not my other one. No, that one will be up tonight after 8:30. But we'll leave it where it's at. Yeah, this channel. So just come back to this one. And I'm going to watch a few more. I'm going to watch a few more videos tonight. Well, at least maybe 1 or 2. And see if there's anybody else changing their stories. Or if I can find out anything, get some more questions, write them down. Just need those answers, that's all. We just need some guidance here. Good night, Colleen, honey. Sleep well. Don't let it get to you. It'll all work out. I think I'm down until Thursday.
Yeah, we'll see.
I hope that's all it is.
We'll see.
Good night, Cece, honey. Have a great night. All right, everybody. It's 9:55. Why don't we just go to prayer? Hope you guys know we love you all. We're just trying to figure this out. All right. Mary Catherine's in for the coffee chat. Yay. 7:30 back here tomorrow morning. All right. So let's just bow our heads. Let's go into prayer. Heavenly Father, we thank you for giving us the privilege to be able to be on tonight with each other once again. Thank you for opening my eyes and my heart, my spirit, to be able to tell me what's going on. Guide me into it. Let me know the truth. Let me find it. Please let me know if DJT is changing things. Let me know what's going on. Father, we need answers. You said that we will have an awakening time for each and every one of us. And I know now's the time. Take my hand and guide me. Walk me through the doors once again. Don't let go. Please. Father, give us the truth. Let it come out. Lord, we ask for everybody that's here and around the world, those who are hurting, those who need help. Lord, we need you in so many ways. Why, we love you. We praise you and we thank you. Hold each and every one of their hands out here. I pray for those that don't know you, that they come to know you. And those that do, cling on tight. Heal the ones that need healed. Be with the ones that need you. Whether in prayer whether just to talk. Be there for us all. You are our Father. We are your children. Thank you. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen. Yeah, Guy, we had to go back in because we signed up under Patriot 13 and it gave us Ghost Patriot Ghost Patriot 1776. So you'll have another email if you go back and check. Jodabug says, good night, everyone. I will join for coffee. Thank you, Lynn. And Ghost, you are welcome.
We have a lot of people for coffee, maybe at least 30. It's better than what we expected.
All right, guys, good night. If you have contact with somebody else, let them know we're on and what the channel's been changed. We sent the email back out, but I don't think they're looking in their emails. Oh, brighter day. You are welcome, sweetie. We just got to get to the answers. That's all. Where we can stand in front of the Lord and say we were her servants. And we did the best we could. Good night, everybody. We love you. Thank you for coming tonight. Night, night.